I wasn't sure I was going to have any content this week, but thanks to a friend of mine that does commercial signs, I stopped by a job site that he was working on, and he was installing DOT signage, stop signs, street signs. And this is one of the things that he drives down into the ground in order to mount his sign in. And he said, man, he said, you know, we beat the shit out of these things, getting them in the ground, that the bottoms curl in and they fold under, and it just makes it harder and harder. He said, I wish I had a way to aug a real little hole. And at that point, my head went ding. So here we go. We're gonna make a small auger for DOT signs, redneck style. Let's go. So the first thing we had to do was we had to find out the approximate size of this, and then we got a hole saw, and that matches up perfect with that. So we're going to take this hole saw, get some flat metal, and hole saw round discs out of it, and we'll start with that. Well, there you go, guys. That's how you go from no content to some kind of content for this week. Yeah, so hopefully we just made us an auger. It looks like I may have to grind that first one on an angle more so it will dig in. Let's do that now. So we're going to get a before shot, and now we're going to throw the grinder on here. Let me see how, if I can show you, but basically we are going to throw a grinder on about a 45-degree angle, so that way that has a nice edge on it and it'll dig into the dirt. So let's do that now, and I'll show you what it looks like after we get done. Not sure how well that's going to show up on camera, but we basically put a knife edge on there. Redneck style knife edge, not real sharp, sharp enough to cut dirt. Let's go outside and try this thing out. Well, there you go, guys. Pretty simple. All you need is a piece of flat steel, 3/8 rod, a hole saw, a drill bit, and a welder. This could work for planting bulbs for your wife, especially if you do DOT signs and you have to install these into the ground. This thing here will definitely give you a head start. The gentleman that wanted me to make this up, or gave me the idea to make this up, he's going down 30 inches. This is 22 inches. And I figured once you get down 22 inches, you'll be past the stones and everything else. You should be down into some soft clay. We live in Delaware, so it is a very sandy soil. And once you get down so far, it'll just eat its way right down. So yeah, pretty neat little thing that we just came up with here for a friend of mine who does DOT signs.